this. I have to show it, man. Raw 1. Get me. It's one of the first CDs. So itch up, man. I'm gonna sort this out, bruv. So there's one track that we heard just before filming that has to be spoken about.
You jumping straight to that one?
I don't know. I wanna play it first and see what happens. Because it didn't play it straight away actually.
We've got to play the first ever Mikey J beat.
Oh, I don't know if it's the first ever. It's definitely one on. Is it gonna play, Vlad? This CD is crusty. Might have to be a little jump cut. Cause boy, this CD is struggling. It's a bit dark in here, man. It's trying, bro. Remember them days when your CD was mash up, bro? Oh! Ooh. Okay, so that one we've heard already. I think this is the first one, isn't it? It's like one of my first ever chord progressions, I think. Chord progressions. And I tried to...
Why is it struggling so much now?
I don't know, bro. As I said, it might have to be a jump cut, fam. Yeah, man. Like, listen to that hat, bro. That hat is just so high. What's that in the back? Bro, y'all can see that's like A chord.
It's the changes though.
And I think, oh yeah, this change here. I know when I did that, it was like, that must have felt like, oh man, that's so epic. Like I knew, you know.
The R&B switch.
Them big changes. It's like, it's funny because as I was saying to you earlier, like when I've heard this track, I can remember every element like it was meant to be there, and it's like it's making me think about my process a bit in the sense that I hear the elements before you know, I make the track kind of thing. Like I probably did the chord sequence, chord progression, and then I heard everything else and where it should fit.
Yeah.
And it's like in my head it's like a mathematic that remains. So it makes sense to why each piece has gone where it has gone, I think. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, let's move on, bro. This is that bank robbery thing, innit? I think it was. And this is actually Richard's track. I think this was before that man got hold of that track. This is Richard just made this. So it's just the instrumental, I think. Out the vocal and everything. Big up Richie on the buttons. Make me feel like radio, you know when you take that. It's all about the no, it's not. That's the original, but anyway, let's move on. I think there's an epic track. Wait, hold on. Version 1, version 2. We played this one already.
Yeah.
Hold on, next one. That one's been played already. Certain man from the ends, innit, from Ilford would know about this one still. It's a classic, bro. And it's my Rastaman debut. But this is Richie on the buttons as well. This is not my production. Man, you try step in my area, bombo clout. Man, fit tell ya. Man, you try step in my area, bombo clout. Man, fit tell ya. Man, you try step in my area, bombo clout. using the marimbas or the vibraphones. When you try to step, bro, this used to dub your dance still. I remember that one rave in Canning Town back in the day, bro. San, what the man called it, Dark Side back in the day, innit? Jeez. Anyway, I think it's this track. This is an important track. I made this when I was 23 years old, and it was the moment that I thought I could really do this production thing. So this is Take Our Time, like a cappella. And I remember I made this and I brought it to Dance Gymkhana in Ilford. And Ken, it was the first time Ken picked up a track and was like, actually I'm gonna choreograph to this. He never picked up one of my tracks before.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, I could really do this. Even the mix is alright. It's like it's garage, but it's not. I don't know if you get what I mean.
It's slightly grime at the same time.
Is it?
The way you play the bass.
Oh my gosh, you hear that? Sound like that. Oh, it's not there. Who is this? I've forgotten, man. It's not 702. Who is this? Someone's screaming that, saying what it is. Yeah, man. That's an important track for me, real talk, because it was that moment where I've been doing it hard, like from like 20 years old, and then 23, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop dancing. I want to make music, and this was one of the tracks that helped me take it to that level for sure. Yeah, you know what? I'll be saying, yeah, this youth's got something, man. Real talk. What's next? What you got for me? What you got for me? Oh my days.
Wide open, Saturday night fever, damn this disco smoking. Show to the club, yeah, we own it. Now that top gangster movie, slow motion. Smoking the mafia blood with the heavy potion. I can't walk straight, my legs belly, but I'm open.
You can see it's the same vibe as that Take Our Time track, actually. The arpeggiators. I'm singing, fam. What's this? D-I-S-C-O.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my days. Man, that's the cool fifi on this, bro. Yo. This Teddy and Tony before Teddy and Tony, blood.
You know when you call someone and they will not answer the phone?
Bro, he won't answer the phone. Let me see. Nah, sometimes he's working.
Yeah, see? He's blocked you.
He hasn't blocked me, bro. If he picks up, bro. What?
See, I told you.
Nah, bro, where is he? Which one is him? He's got like 5 numbers. I gave you his number the other day. Which one worked? Hold on. Let me find out which number works. Flipping out. Which one is it? 975. Yeah. Bruv, when I play this one to him, he's gonna be like, what the hell? Let me rewind it a bit. Oh no.
Yo, Mike.
Mate. Bro, listen to this.
When you slick, pickpocket, grip, my family wide open. It's early days, so we spend our time scoping.
Bro, do you understand what this is, yeah?
Blue like the ocean, Coca-Cola body shape, smooth like lotion. This bitch got a skill of me, she got my mind frozen. Two face drums in the club, in a chance, in hell of love show.
Watch it, bro. Watch it.
D-I-S-C-O, let's get it shoved in the disco.
Oh my days, bro. Bro, that's a classic, bro. I'm going for my old CDs, blood, yeah? And I'm doing this, I'm just like deciding to like digitize, I don't know, all of them, bro. And I've just been listening to them. Obviously, I called you one time on the other one. But this one, bro, this CD is the first CD, bro, that was ever made. And bro, did you hit, look, I think you're coming next. Hold on.
5 levels in the club, white bubbles in my cup. Everybody in the middle, hands up.
Everybody in the middle.
Left the bottle, shake it up. I love the way the ladies in the club make the knocker show. About 20 more niggas like me. They're about 2 sound like the lights. They got the same thing in the brain. We wanna leave this club in a different way that we came. We came to the bar.
Bro, you sound alright still. Sorry? I'm here with Simon, man. We're just going through them, bro. Huh?
Wow. Well, you alright, yeah?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. Where you at? You at home?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you might be on the roads and that.
No. Tomorrow I'll be out.
Cool. Anyway, let me leave you, bruv, man.
Respect. Yeah, what's up, man, to pick up?
Cool, man. Check you in a bit. Easy. Fam, that's mad, blood. That's a classic.
You set money for me, I'll pay your rent for ya. No stress, baby, it's taken care of. In the hotel with both their bras hairs off. Thanks for good old alcohol. The shit went on from 1 o'clock until 4.
Oh, the shit went off at 1 o'clock, bruv. That's when, hey, rappers were spitting like Americans. It's just how it went in the UK. It was just a period.
What's wrong with me?
Was this what I was talking
So
about?
drunk I can't see. How come she look so sassy? Check. When I fell low like a
Rap gigolo.
there's nowhere to tap like your top with a roll.
Oh, them days when the thing jumps, bro. I stepped at the friggin' CD jump. You could have just.
Left on the floor from the waist up, possibly the waist down. Expressions on your face now, probably cause Essie's getting paid now. Every chick around town love the ISCO and ask can I be Essie's home. I think that.
Nah. This one would have said in a voice note.
What's wrong with me? I'm so drunk I can't see. How come she looks so sassy? Check. When I fell low like a rap gigolo, there's nowhere to go like your top with a roll. You're high from a smoke, your eyelids are low. Combining it all with brandy and coke. The new for the labor. Ready to be raver. Spending on your better paper. You made his tunes and the neighbors will wake up. Paradise left on the floor from the waist up, possibly the waist down. Expressions on your face now, probably cause Essie's getting paid now. Every chick around town love the ISCO and ask can I be Essie's home. I think that is very disrespectful. I treat you like mine just to get the best.
Disrespectful.
You too. There's no stalling ya when you got the alcohol in ya. You're like a warrior when you got the alcohol in ya. You keep calling her cause you got the alcohol in ya. Basically stalking her cause you got the alcohol in ya.
Oh my days.
Excuse me. Now where was I? Hypnotized by the funk, drunk like a skunk, play the whole back of
Oh my days, bruv.
The flow's always been crazy though.
For the man, we played this one before, innit?
Yep.
Yeah, mate. Another one. Oh.
The Richard.
It's me. It's me.
Looking at you, looking at me. This is more than just a fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
As I call you back, I hold your gaze. My whole body shook, my mind was in a daze. Now what do I say, what should I do? Get a face with love, just man into a fool. Now this is not about trusting, but more about getting in your heart, your mind, your soul. Lady,
Wow.
Did we have this as ringtone?
could you be the one
ringtone. This was a ringtone.
Bruv, you know what?
It was a ringtone.
There was bare ringtones,
There was
man,
two
back in the day.
versions.
I remember I did one ringtone on How to Pitch Your Love. And at first, everyone was into it. Then it was like, afterwards, when it would play for time, people were like, yo, Mike, you need to change that.
It's original Messi.
This messy, yeah.
Well, in the UK, we say we like to get messy. So
Street classy.
in the dance, we get dirty, we get nasty. Everybody, if you're heavy, shout it for we. In the dance, we get dirty, we get nasty. Everybody, if you're heavy, shout it for we. And you sneeze, please, somebody let's be out. We be the bruising guy.
Had to sneeze. This is jokes, man. This is proper going back.
Wait for Richard.
No dancing.
We're Ghanaian fire.
So get dressy, guns put on what you fancy. Everybody's sipping champagne to get tipsy. The tidiness don't impress me. So the rappers, I've got the remedy. As I want you all like with memory. Get dirty, get right.
Did Richard make this?
No.
It sounds like me, innit? But I think it might be. Is it a remix?
There is a remix, yeah.
I remember there was one party, bro, back at my parents, and my parents were away or whatever. We had a party. I think it might be my birthday.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Yeah. Oh,
No, when your parents were away.
I think so. Listen, I don't
Talking
care.
about the pajama party.
I would the pajama party, boy. That still to this day people still talk about that pajama party. Anyway, that day I remember we were just playing the music and just skanking to ourselves and enjoying ourselves, and people were just watching us like people were like, what are these guys doing?
I
Random.
remember I actually slept on the floor in the front room.
Oh my gosh.
By the
NLT. Richard. Or you.
It's over, man.
No long thing. I remember when I did this.
Yeah, this is it.
I was still at university when I did this. I was like 19, 20. Yeah. NLT. No long thing.
It's over, man.
See, I still think this works.
Yeah? No way. This is old.
You made it again.
Yes, we're unstoppable. Boy, he
I
gets
don't know
me
about the verse.
Don't you know when it ass critical? Boy, he sound, we say it's terrible. That's all the time when I jack.
Listen to me, bro.
We do it like that. Make a jump and step back. Let this sound attack. We know how to make it move, make it ass, take a stance. But this might be nasty, you don't want to see the film. On some way better than this track is a killer. A Jackson thriller. Yeah, the bass shit, you know what's the winner. What's the real DJ with the killer. This was for the wafer. Yo, we coming on top, you know this sound, you know when raps. Making tracks, we don't stop. It's a few leaves, and you know when drops. And then we do it coming through from the block. Mash up the place, make your body feel hot. You know this man.
Oh, the favorites.
Touchdown in the arena. MKD shine like a fresh new show. Make you wanna get eat up. Watch the ball, eat baseline.
What if you speak up?
Hit you with this, I take it, you physically weaker. Combination of your bass and tweaker. I'm a listen up, I make them see. Riding long, never sing again. Yo, we coming on top, you know this sound, you know when raps. Making tracks, we don't stop. It's a few lyrics and you know when drops. And then we do coming through on the black. Mash up the place, make your body
Yeah,
feel
nah,
hot.
this CD is mad important.
I
This
don't
is
think this is the one we're talking about, though, right? It's that one there.
no, it's this one. It's this one.
Okay.
What
the blanket?
That Richard needs a call.
You know this sound, you know we're right. Look, making tracks, we don't stop. It's a few lyrics and you know when drops.
Listen, what's it?
The blanket and sheet.
Kofi. Wait, hold on. Where did he look? Bro, he loved this. Wrote F off, man.
Yeah, he's
I have to
pissed
call
when
Richard,
you pull these out.
Richard has to get called on this one, blood. Yo, classic. Let's see if he picks up, mate. Hopefully, he ain't sleeping.
What time is it?
Yo, we coming on top. It's 10. You know this sound, you know it rocks. Making tracks we don't stop. But if you only reason, you know it drops. Nah, he ain't picking up. Oh, yo, you sleeping, bruv?
No.
Richard, mate. Listen to this, blood. Let me take you back, fam. Hold on. Richard.
It's over, man.
This one, bro. This CD, I've just been saying to Sai, like, this CD, bro. This is the one that made me think, yeah, man could do this music thing. There's all these tracks. Bruv, you wait. Hold on. Here we go. Hey.
Unstoppable. Yes, we're unstoppable. Boy. Yes, we come up with a cool. Don't you know when that's
It's a miracle.
You sound we said it's terrible. That's all the time on that track. You know, this sound we doing like that. Make it jump a step back. Let the sound attack. We know how to make it move, make it ass take a stance. But this might be grassy, the one that's here to free you. I'm so free, one than this track is a killer, a Jackson thriller. Yeah, the bass shit, you know what's the winner. With the real DJ with a dealer. This one's for the wait for. Yo, we coming on top, you know this sound, you know we rocks. Making tracks, we don't stop. That's a few lyrics and you know we drops. And then we do coming through money back. Hey, I shot the place, think about it.
Hey. Yeah. Listen.
Touchdown to the arena. MKT shine like a fresh new showroom.
Beaver.
Make you wanna get
Eater.
Watch the party, baseline.
Don't be seeker.
Get you with this, I take it to physically.
Hey.
Definition of your bass.
Yeah.
Why this and I'm a make them see.
Right, low. Want me to sing again?
You know the sound, you know we rocks. Making tracks, we don't stop.
It's a few lyrics and you know we just. And I'm ready to coming through. Hey.
Make your body feel hot.
Richard. Wait, walla.
This one's an MC, the light to ride all night with a lyrically challenger. MC say what you feel like, cause this one's MC still like. This one's an MC, the light to ride all night with a lyrically challenger. Try blow up the scene like dynamite, got only one chance to do it right.
Richard, man. Oh my days, blood. Bruv. That's a flipping classic, bro. I totally forgot about that tune. I remember specifically. I remember specifically the day I did this, bro. We took up that week or that month. We pulled up the carpet, and I varnished the whole floor, bro. So we just had floorboards. Because that's when I was saying to myself, yeah, I'm gonna do this music thing, innit? And then I was gonna quit work. It was that when I quit my jobs and everything, it was that time that I said, yeah.
So did you need hardwood floors to do music?
Nah, bro. I don't know. I think the carpet was. I just think the carpet was just dead, and I didn't want to bring people to the yard, and the carpet was just poor. You know what I mean? So I varnished the floors and everything, and then yeah, bro. I remember I made that. It was a nice summer day, bro, that we made that.
Oh, my days. Bro, I have to come to the studio and hear that.
Yeah, bruv. Listen, I think I'm gonna draw everyone in and let them come and hear these tracks, cause bruv, flipping hell, man.
Wow.
There's some history here.
Nostalgia, bro. Yeah, for real. Definitely.
Alright, man. You know this sound. This is an important CD. This needs to be protected. Bruh. Richard had a friend at school.
Ainsley.
And he used to spit, fam.
Yeah.
Dr. Obnoxious, cop conscious, hobgoblin, praying mantis, shouting slappers, face the cactus, bloody sore points, slipping border, crap like crack pipe, rigor mortis, diagnosis, prognosis, iron boxes, silver boxes, suffer slugged, sophisticated, fishy business, fit the hitless, same description, as some snitches, like bitches, war with Austin, till late for pardon, obligation, obliteration, webmaster.
Wheel and come again. Are you
we
mad?
take a second?
Yo, bro. Huh?
The reverb.
Bro, this is me. This is like that. This is the first time I started trying to do beats, bro.
Obnoxious, cop conscious, hobgoblin, praying mantis, shouting slappers, face the cactus, bloody sore points, slipping border, crap like crack pipe, rigor mortis, diagnosis, prognosis, iron boxes, silver boxes, suffer slugged, sophisticated, fishy business, fit the hitless, same description, as some snitches, like bitches, war with Austin, till late for pardon, obligation, obliteration, webmaster, black tarantula, chairman of the board and chancellor, Excalibur, Gallagher.
Bro, this is over nearly 20 years old, this stuff. This year, bro. Dude, I would have been like 20. Flipping now, bro.
Take out the forceps, thumb and finger like Thorson, acting like a T-Rex. Never had sex with a man, that's not how I am.
Okay. See if there's any more, brother.
Shake, bang, bang.
Oh, we've had this one before, innit?
Did we hear this already?
Nah.
Was this just the beat though?
Yeah, then I did the raw.
Yeah.
Mix part 1. CD, blood, I can proper see my first few months of trying to make beats in it. This is a street classy track. Raw Heat. Here is at the back though. Oh my days.
They call me Dimples, the cat with a bold fade, way sprinkle. Ready to bust like puffs right out of a pimple. Flow never simple. Only rock.
I think Richard made this beat.
Is it?
It's simple. Rap disciples, new answer. Not a prankster, I keep it gangster. Like Leroy, I am the master. Got it right like a wrestler. Keep burning like Sizzler. About to hit the Hall of Fame so quick. Take a picture. Rolling, patrolling the streets deep with raw heat. Feels begging for another track. They got soul needs. We off the
Remember when we used to say raw heat, it used to feel so good, bro. And it's weird because the raw heat name came to me like in a dream kind of thing, where it was like, just listen, raw heat. And I remember going to like company's house and then no one had that name or anyone had that name.
But raw heat's here to stay like pavements. I know you're thinking that we doing this to pay the rent. You're gonna get your ass smacked like baby.
Like a raw heat
It was like a raw heat anthem, yeah. When I first, yeah, bruv, this CD, flipping hell, bruv.
You might want
Yo.
to extract.
And then here's the classic. We played this one already, innit?
Yeah.
Flipping hell, bro.
I feel like we're leading into Stush territory.
Yeah. Yeah, Stush, yeah, you're right. I remember I was gassed when I made this. Because it sounds like a sample.
See, I was just about to say, it sounds like we just got a new sample CD or something.
I think it's from a vinyl. You can hear like it's like late 90s, early 2000s. Flipping out. Yo. Bro, this is... I did a remix. This was we made a track. We made a R&B track for University. It was called So Long, Bye Bye. And I did a remix. Like I had to make a compilation CD. And the CD was the original. And I had to do a remix. And obviously garage was the thing at the time.
Yeah.
So I did a garage. This is the garage remix of it. And that's Richard.
I'm face to face with you.
It's like, this is me working with Kevin Mark Trail.
Oh yeah.
And then Amina. So yeah, wait, hold on.
So that's Ends
So
and Streets.
Ends Amina, yeah, and then Streets, yeah, Kevin Mark Trail. Flipping out, bro.
So what is this? Are you gonna repay me?
And Richard did the bars.
It's not how we flex. I tell you, lady, I ain't no fool. And I am not here to be a fool. Gina's a path that you never should have choose. Let me tell you simply why I don't like shit. That's how it goes. Sweet jeans, baby, lock up no more. Check me, see, I'm just like, whoa. And I'm picking up my things and it's time to go. So what, are you just gonna blow me? You love
so
me
young.
till this is joke, see, but you don't know me. Now you don't know T. Picking up like you so like me. Face for you. What you gonna do?
That's Kevin.
Who's your man? What's the plan? Talk your talk, baby. I ain't got no clues, but I feel somebody's presence. You're gonna be letting me down.
Is that when you started layering
What you gonna do?
harmonies?
Yeah.
Who's your man? What's the plan? Talk your talk, baby. I ain't got no clues, but I feel somebody's presence. So you're gonna be letting me down.
No, that's More Debt. This is a girl called More Debt. It's not Amina.
Why you gonna treat me like that, baby? So long, bye-bye.
Yeah, nah, it's not Amina. It's another girl called More Debt. This is the original. Ah, the jumpy.
Go on, give it a kick.
Hey! Oh, stress. Nah, man, I think we've come to that. What is this
I can't
again?
remember who this is. I'm thinking Tamara, but I'm hearing Uche.
It's not tomorrow.
It's Uche. No, it's not. Oh, this is
Your smile. It's that group that
It starts with an E.
Heaney and Damien had.
It's been a while since I've seen your smile, and maybe in time you'll see
You can see,
that you and I
like the 90s.
I can't remember their name.
It's been a while since I've seen your smile, and maybe
It's like an interlude.
in time we'll see that you and I are meant to be.
Bruv, it's proper taking me back, you know.
It's been a while since I've seen your smile.
Yeah, we were just showcasing the girls. I swear, this singer here, I think she's a pastor now. Yeah, her and her husband are pastors. And I think, is it Charlene? Smiler's missus.
They're both Charlene's, right?
I can't remember, but Smiler's missus, yeah. This was before, way before she
Yeah.
met Smiler. Man like Smiler, I ain't spoken to him in ages. Here we go. Stush. Yeah, this is the track. Ah, come on, it's got the jumpy. Ooh. This track is the one that I showed Sticky, and then Sticky worked with Stush to make $.
I know that I can't clean. Thinking they just for the background when you want books of Selena. I'm Charlie, clean. Flash and Germany. Yeah, the numbers when you know still want clarity, better clean. Thinking they just for the background when you want books of Selena. I'm Charlie, clean. Flash and Germany. Yeah, the numbers when you know still want clarity. One day you like to bring a pepper fire. Fresh up on the body, I'm 60 beds burn. You but I must do it instead. Sleep on the arm and them red like that. First thing, remember wake you up your dirty shit. Don't kick, big picky head take.
And I mean, that's interesting because obviously I started working with Sticky, and then this was after this, and he would just stop working with Dynamite, so I know he was looking for someone fresh to work with, innit? And obviously Stush's brother knew Sticky and always told him about his sister, but he wasn't really connecting. Then made the rhythm, and then Sticky was like, yo, I'm gonna work with him.
Bad man from the swing of flex with one shoe and a screw. When me say it smell like no, one you.
You know, I have to get her in just to hear this. Wow. You see, look at you was on it. But you can see what I was doing at this point.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
trying to work.
I'm hearing the sounds coming.
I was trying to
obviously-
work with everybody. You get me? I was just
Yeah, but
starting.
Also, back then, sounds weren't like it is now.
Nah. Like you
You
can
don't,
just get
you don't
hold of
go
them.
on to www.blah.blah.com.
Bro, truly. Raw. But yeah, bro, you can see like I'm just started trying to work with people and trying to get people in, and I know Richard has gone to people, oh yeah, my brother's got a studio, no, you should come down, da 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 da. Stush obviously was dancing at the time, and obviously I was in the dance team, so she told me she did some rapping and stuff, so I said, yeah, come true, like come down, and then we made this track. We made a couple of tracks actually. Yeah, no, that's the end of it. That's the end of the CD. That's an important CD, bruv. This one needs to be saved. This is history, blood. Flipping out. Alright. I bought the case anyway. Because now we've been disrespected. Look at them, bruv. Been disrespected them. I've got to get the thing. I think we'll end it here, bruv. Raw one, bruv. Classic.